Is it filming? Hello? Yes. Hi. So, Brian here again. Hope you enjoyed yesterday's video. I had a bit of fun with that, as you can probably tell. So, yeah, again, thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and stuff if you don't want to miss anything. I really don't want to say it in every video, but trying to, just so you don't forget. Okay. Okay, so we're on to December 11th. I remembered this time. This quote is by Unknown, apparently. Don't know who that is. Judging a person does not define who they are, it defines who you are. I've been through so much and done so many things I could easily be judged for. I would never want to judge anyone else for whatever path they are on. It's just not my place to criticise someone else's journey, nor is it anyone else's place to criticise my own. Goal: don't judge others, think about how you'd want to be treated. Yep, this is definitely one of those simple but effective, and kind of, you don't need to say much about it, and like, you know what it means basically. And you know, sorry, I was just copying a CD. Anyway, so yeah, you know, judging someone, especially, one thing I never got, especially when I was at school anyway, you would always get judged on the type of music you'd like, which I never really understood, because I suppose in a tiny way what music you listen to kind of shows stuff about you, but you know, it's not like, oh, I don't like you because you like the Saturdays. Although I've had that before. Or they've been like, oh, well, I don't like it because you like it. Like, so if I didn't like it, you would like it. It's a bit weird. But you know, in a way, everyone judges, and I think, you know, it's definitely hard not to, because you know, there's always two sides to a story, and you're never gonna completely know the real thing if you're trying to sort something out. So I think, you know, especially if something's happened, I'd listen to both stories first before you make up your mind about what really went on. But you know, people always, every day, people get judged because of their colour, because of their race, because of sexuality. I know I get that. Because of sex, you know, because of their age. I think age is actually quite a big one, you know. People automatically think that because I'm young, that I don't want to do much with my life, you know. I've had quite a few older people assume that I lay around all day, that I don't have a job or whatever, and then when I say I do, they're like, oh, well, that's a surprise. Like, you know, and it's just, don't assume because I'm young that I don't know anything, or that I'm not gonna do anything with my life, you know. There are tons of people my age who have done really well with themselves, and I think judging comes back to being stereotypical, you know. Like, they automatically think that women are stupid. They think that automatically because I'm gay that I count as a girl, apparently, which not really. I'm gay because I'm a man who likes men, you know, that I wouldn't be gay otherwise. There's, again, like the stereotypical thing with like young people and not working, for example, and you know, judging is definitely something that happens every day, and in a way you can't avoid it, but I think try and not to do it yourself, I think. And you know, no one has the right to tell you how to live your life, or criticise about how you do it, you know, because they just don't like it because you're not doing it their way, but it's not their life. So, you know, you just need to stand your ground and just be like, look, you may not agree with how I live my life, but it's not your life, and in a way it doesn't really affect you, so I'd rather you not criticise me and tell me what to do, because you wouldn't like it if I'd done that to you. And it's definitely treat people how you want to be treated, basically. And just, you know, it can be relationships, it can be friends, it can be family, you know. Especially with relationships, people could be like, that's why I never really understood, like, if you have a type, like, yeah, obviously you're not just going to go with just anybody, but, you know, I think, especially with, I know from, like, gay people, quite a lot of people don't like camp people. They don't like they expect you to have, like, completely, like, perfect, like, 6-packs or whatever. And, you know, I admit I'm not, like, completely straight acting, I'm kind of camp, but I don't think that should be a reason not to go out with someone. You know, you're saying, oh, I don't like you for who you are, basically. That's what you're saying. And before you even actually know the person, you know. And as well with friends, I suppose with friends it's because also you can pick your friends and whatever, but you still kind of feel like you need to please people sometimes. There's definitely those people out there where you feel like you need to let, you know, like the friendship or relationship, whatever, is work, and you feel like you need to impress them for them to like you. And I don't think you need to do that. You just need to be yourself. And again, you know, with relationships, people just, with the type thing, you know, I think it limits you definitely have a higher expectations than there actually is, I think, if you have a type. Especially with specific types, like, I don't know, they've got to have ginger hair, they've got to be 5'7", they've got to have brown eyes, you know, it's just not gonna help you if you just, I think, fair enough, obviously I'm not telling you what to do, you know, if you do have types, whatever, it's just my opinion that having types means that you won't give genuinely nicer people a chance because you wouldn't fit them into your bracket. And, you know, it is basically not wanting someone who has brown hair instead of ginger hair or whatever. That's judging in a way. That is judging someone because you don't really know the person, you just know because of what they look like, because of what mannerisms they have, but it doesn't show anything about the actual person. So I seem to be very opinionated for a quiet person. Well, I'm usually quiet. Anyway, I hope this video hasn't gone too long if we're kind of rambling on, but yeah, thank you for watching, and yeah, just make sure you're not judging anybody. So thank you so much, and I will see you again